I've done a rainbow cake, and I've also done that cloud jelly cake. When you smash them in one, you get this rainbow jelly sparkle cake. So I'm gonna start by making my agar base. I'm gonna pour in my water, add a tablespoon of our agar powder, and let it come to a boil. All right, it's been boiling for about a minute now, so I'm gonna flavor this even though it looks pretty. We're gonna add some sugar, and I'm gonna add a little bit of lemon extract. Believe it or not, that was the easy part. I'm gonna pour it back into my measuring cup, and this is where the fun begins. So it looks like there's a little bit of sparkle within each layer of the jelly cake, and so I'm gonna add some diamond sparkles. That should be the theme of the day. Not too much though. So pretty. And now I need to figure out how to make this rainbow gradient within the jelly cake. So I have to work backwards from top to bottom. The top layer looks kind of yellow, which is nice because our base is already yellow. And I'm gonna let it set just until the top is still kind of tacky. I think our first layer is done. The next layer should attach to it, but just so I don't mess things up, I'm gonna pour this on the back of a spoon. Okay, the second layer looks a lot more pinkish. Don't go into the other layer. Based on my experience with Kohakuto, the color really does disperse once it cools, so I'm just gonna add a tiny hint of purple to make it a little more magenta. A little bit really does go a long way. Okay, that layer is set quite nicely. Okay, next layer, yellow. Hopefully once this dries, I can see it a little better because I can barely see the yellow. Next layer, green. I feel like the layers are setting a lot faster, and now there's like a green streak in there, but the show must go on, so I'm gonna make teal. I don't know, it's looking like a little bit of a mess, but while our blue layer sets, I'm just gonna add the purple straight into our mixture. Let's hope this actually turns out pretty. I'm gonna let it finish setting in the fridge. Our jelly cake is nice and cold, and it should be set now. I see a little bit of sparkle in it still, but just as I suspected, the color redistributed nicely as it set. Now I gotta figure out how to remove this. Put a plate on top and let's flip it over. Have a little trick. That should melt it just enough for it to release. Apparently this is all a lie because I cannot get this out. Okay, since I'm gonna cut a slice out of this anyways, I'm gonna have to just pry it open. I think it's coming out not perfect anymore. I'm gonna go with my spatula. Whoa! I finally got it out. That was very anticlimactic. Okay, let me flip it over. Let me cut a slice because this looks kind of like a murky, glittery, muddy mess. AI looked like it had a pretty thick slice. And ta-da! Oh, it actually looks really pretty. Oh, you can see all the gradients. I'm not mad at this cake. Lemony and not bad.